Hi everyone, welcome back to ARTBAT Season 10 Online Battle. I'm Roxy, the commentator tonight. 歡迎嚟到藝鬥現場第10季，我係你哋今晚嘅 MC Roxy. ARTBAT is a digital live competition which two artists will be battling according to the topic given on the board. ARTBAT Live 藝鬥現場係一個嚟自香港嘅現場電繪比賽平台。每場賽事嘅兩位 artist 需要喺20分鐘內根據由電腦隨機抽選嘅題目完成作品。Celebrating ARTBAT Live's 10th season, we are thrilled to announce a new theme, all-around photo illustration challenge. Contestants will have to create their own original characters or creatures based on random topics composed by one adjective plus one noun and draw over photos. 為咗慶祝藝鬥現場踏入第10個季度，我哋又有新玩法啦！今季特別加入新主題 All Around 照片插畫挑戰。參賽者必須喺大會提供嘅照片上面，根據由一個形容詞以及一個名詞組成嘅隨機題目，繪製原創角色或者生物。We can't wait to experience the new ARTBAT, and first of all, we're delighted to introduce our featuring photographer of this very special season, Raiden. 頭先提到照片插畫啦，咁究竟啲相係邊個影嘅呢？即刻嚟介紹我哋今季嘅合作攝影師 Raiden。相信觀眾已經喺上一場比賽見過佢嘅作品啦。Raiden Leung is a Hong Kong-based cityscape photographer. Most of his photos capture the night sceneries of big cities. And thanks to the time staying in Japan for almost a year, Raiden took a series of landscape photos from the countryside to the city, from mountains to some of the most crowded streets. He also did commercial food photography for different brands as per his expertise in the coffee industries that he hopes to combine the art of photography and coffee beverage. Raiden 係一位城市攝影師，佢大部分嘅照片以捕捉城市夜景為主。喺日本生活咗將近1年嘅時間入面 ，Raiden 拍攝咗一系列遊走鄉村同埋城市嘅風景照，由山區去到最繁華嘅街道，都喺佢嘅鏡頭底下。佢同時為唔同嘅品牌進行商業美食嘅攝影。希望根據佢對咖啡攝影藝術嘅專業知識，糅合兩者。Tonight is the second day of Season 10, the Battle of Group B. The champion of this season will win $300 cash prize. Your special edition is a 1AR T-shirt and your winning piece tokenized as NFT. 今日嚟到第10季嘅第2日啦。亦都係 B 組嘅初賽，冠軍獎項分別有獎金300蚊嘅美金，你亦都會獲邀推出你嘅個性化 AR 濾鏡 T-shirt， 以及為你嘅冠軍作品免費轉換成 NFT 㗎。In this season, we also have personalization design platform Persontees as our partner again. 同以往一樣，我哋有個性化設計平台 Persontees 做我哋嘅拍檔。Tonight, we are honoured to have Evelyn Bih, Sam Tang and Andrew Lee being our judges of Group 4. 今晚好榮幸邀請到 Evelyn Bih、謝森龍以及 Andrew Lee 擔任我哋嘅 B 組評審。Evelyn Bih, a graphic designer and comic artist, his work Road to Despair won first runner-up of the graphic books competition held by ACGHK in 2016. In the same year, his work Red Lighting won a championship of another local comic competition. Evelyn Bih 佢係一位平面設計師以及獨立漫畫家，佢嘅著作《Road to Despair》獲得2016年動畫節新星大賽繪本獎亞軍。同年另一作品《Red Lighting》更榮獲 Hero 野視漫畫英雄大獎冠軍。除此之外，佢亦都喺唔同嘅漫畫綜合誌上面繪畫多篇短篇漫畫。Sam Tang, he is a Hong Kong comic artist with over 20 years experience in creating comics. He is very skilled in drawing horror and zombie themes. In 2019, he collaborated with 3 other local artists for audio art exhibition and was also invited to Property and Brain Gallery. 謝森龍以佢係一位香港漫畫家，90年代佢入職漫畫製作公司擔任製作助理，20幾年嘅漫畫製作經驗，以畫喪屍同驚慄題材見稱。佢嘅作品包括二戰、不是人間、香港感染等等。2019年，佢聯同 Pencil、菲力斯、張志傑以及香港奧利車行舉辦聯合畫展， 並推出聯合畫集 Rambler。同年11月，佢獲比利時 Herbert and Brainy Gallery 邀請參加紀念柏林圍牆倒下30年嘅國際聯合畫展。Angelique, he is master in 3D computer animation, is now working in a French company as a product manager. Angelique 佢係一位 3D 電腦動畫碩士，現時佢喺一間法國公司擔任產品經理。We also want to take this opportunity to thank Wacom Hong Kong for sponsoring this event and value support from time since we start. 喺呢度再一次多Officially begin, let's welcome our Group B contestants, as there are 2 artists who haven't got back to us, as standby artists who join the battles. The first battle, we have Spy from Hong Kong versus Erick Stow from Canada. The second battle, starting from 8:45, we will have Evelyn Bih from Hong Kong versus VAHANOS from Canada. 喺正式開始之前，一齊嚟睇下我哋 B 組有邊幾位參賽者先啦。由於有2位 ARTBAT Spy 對戰嚟自加拿大嘅 Erick Stow。第2場比賽會有嚟自香港嘅 Evelyn Bih 對戰嚟自加拿大嘅 VAHANOS。And don't forget to vote for your favorite artist on our Twitch channel. 會佔 artist 總分嘅10% 㗎。一定要記住喺我哋嘅 Twitch channel 投選你中意嘅 artist。投票環節將會喺每場比賽嘅最後10分鐘進行，到時 comment 區亦都會公佈投票嘅 link 㗎。你嘅一票非常之緊要。Alright, let's not wait. The photo of today's battle is 事不宜遲，一齊嚟睇下 Group B 參賽者將會使用到嘅照片，係由 Radon Line 攝影嘅呢一張。殘舊嘅商場，佢嘅店鋪咧都係已經閂晒門啦，落晒啲鐵閘。而喺走廊嘅遠處少少咧，就會見到有更多嘅呢一啲落咗閘嘅店鋪招牌掛咗喺度，寫住例如清貨啊、工業安全啊或者保鞋啊等等咁樣嘅字眼啦。然後咧燈源方面咧，可能係近鏡嘅位置咧係比較暗啲啦，亦都有。係啦，見到有一個黑色咁樣嘅漸變喺個鏡邊，跟住之後遠處咧就會係有一啲個色係較為係應該白光燈啦，然後打落去地下嘅時候咧，反而係reflect 咗一種綠色嘅顏色出嚟㗎。好，咁然後咧我哋亦都抽咗呢一場 battle 嘅 adjective 同埋 noun 啦。咁抽到嘅呢一個題目係 Johnny Hunter。意思咧就係毛茸茸嘅獵人啦。Alright, so we have a photo here. This is probably a corridor of some old shopping mall in Hong Kong, a very small one. There are lots of closed down shops with iron curtains shut down. Tiled floor, and there are some shop signs at the back. The signboard hang over the farther section of the corridor. Yeah, and you can also see some leaflet or poster falling on the ground. And the color of the overall picture is cooler. Looks quite greenish. 咁雖然話個地板照出嗰啲燈光係比較綠色係啲，但係其實咧照片嘅右上嘅呢個 corner 咧都係有啲粉紅咁樣嘅竅會見到㗎。So down near this word it means very fluffy with the word hunger. 咁啊喺賽事正式開始之前咧，兩個 artist 會有少少時間做 brainstorm 啦。咁喺呢段時間咧，我哋不如就嚟介紹一下兩個 artist 本身個風格係點樣啦。So before the countdowns begin, let me introduce the art style of the two artists to our audience. So Spy is a Hong Kong-based illustrator and he has done lots of typography and illustration. He combines the style of typography and graffiti style together. And the artists love to use the ink style. But apart from black and white, another color the artist loves to use is red. And the composition adopted by the artist is rather dense, crowded, and usually the artists produce monotone art pieces. 嚟自香港嘅 Spy， 咁啊，佢呢位 artist 咧本身係有做好多嘅作品咧，都係融合咗字形設計啦，以及一個可以話係塗鴉風啲嘅 style 啊 ，graffiti 啲嘅感覺啊有種。咁啊，除咗佢好中意用黑白色即係描線，用 ink 嗰種風格之外咧，佢亦都好中意用另外一種顏色就紅色啦。咁佢嘅整體構圖方面咧，以往嘅作品裏面都係見到個構圖係比較有一種密集感喺裏面嘅，啲線條係密麻咁樣，好多 details 喺入面啦。咁但係咧，佢嘅線係好 clean 嘅，好乾淨嘅線條嘅，佢嘅 line works。And for Erick Stow, he is an NFT modern artist from Canada. The artist produces still images, short animation, generative art using psychedelic colors. You know that rainbow palette, really vivid. The artist embraces surrealism, the liberation of thoughts. You can see that from the captions of his works. And aliens and spiritual existence are often his topic for art creations. 咁嚟自加拿大嘅 Erick Stow， 佢係一位而家係創作較多嘅 NFT art 嘅一位 artist 啦。咁佢嘅作品嘅類型咧，有時係一啲靜畫啦，又或者係好短嘅 animation clips 啦，又或者係一啲 generative art， 即係用 coding 去幫手嗰個創作過程嘅一啲 artwork 啦。佢用嘅顏色方面咧，係好中意用彩虹嘅 gradient， 同埋一啲可能迷幻啲嘅色彩咯。即係都係五彩繽紛嘅一種感覺㗎啦，咁但係五彩繽紛得嚟有一種迷幻感或者係電子感咯。咁佢嘅創作題材咧，好多時候同外星人啦，或者係一啲超現實嘅存在有關嘅。咁好啦，咁啊介紹咗兩個 artist 個風格咧，而家咧就到時正式開始啦，已經過30秒啦。咁咧一開頭咧就見到 Spy 嗰邊咧，首先佢將原本嘅嗰張相嘅透明度校咗一半先啦，然後咧喺上面照住原有嗰張相片嘅透視，重新去 define 個空間有少少喺上。咁而另外一邊咧 ，Erick 就直接喺嗰個畫上面咧就畫緊一個人影。So minute passed, and so Spy has tuned down the opacity of the bottom layer, which is the photo we picked for them. And afterwards, he is now redefining the space, but still obeying the original perspective of the picture. And on the other hand, Erick Stow directly drew a human figure, perhaps, or an alien or some kind of self-designed creatures in the middle of the corridor with white brushes. 係啦，咁呢一張照片嚟講咧，本身咧其實佢係有好大嘅發揮空間嘅，因為佢提供咗一個好一目了然嘅透視點俾 artist 先嘅，首先係，然後咧呢個透視點咧並唔係話一個好罕見嘅一個角度啦，都係一個常見嘅走廊嘅角度，同埋咧下面即係個地下本身咧，尤其是喺下半部分啦，都冇乜其他嘢話係干擾 artist 或者係俾 restriction artist 啦，佢可以喺度咧有好多類型嘅場景或者動作都可以喺呢個空間嗰度畫到嘅。So, indeed, this picture provides quite an easy to understand perspective for artists to create more contents on, because it is a normal, straightforward perspective, and there are not much obstacle, actually no obstacles there to restrain the process of creation of artists. Many different kinds of motion animation or dramatic movements can be drawn upon this picture. And perhaps the most challenging part is to create a darny thunder here. 咁如果講咧，今次呢個 battle 較大嘅一個難度咧，可能就係 Darny Hunter 呢個字同埋個場景嘅契合度啦。因為 Darny 呢個字即係本身無影嘅意思，可能俾人嘅感覺可能會聯想到啲 warm 啲嘅顏色啦，可能係。咁但係咧，本身呢一張照片佢嘅色係比較凍啲嘅。咁點樣去配合呢件事咧？咁但係當然啦 ，Hunter 呢個字咧，都係有一種冷冰冰啊，或者具侵略性嘅感覺，有啲黑暗感，諸如此類。所以 artist 嘅發揮空間咧，仍然係有好多嘅。Perhaps Donnie, this additive is we easily correlate this word with warmer color tones, but I do think the noun hunter quite fits the ambience of this picture. 好啦，咁啊又嚟睇睇而家兩個 artist 嗰個進度係點樣啦。咁 Erick Stow 嗰邊咧見到佢頭先用白色嘅 stroke 畫咗呢一啲畫咗嗰個人物嘅基本個輪廓啦，然後填滿咗中間咧亦都係。之後咧咁佢就用紅色嚟去畫呢一個生物嘅眼，可能係眼睛啦，同埋仲有手嘅部分嘅，咁俾人嘅感覺咧好詭異嘅，因為咧呢一個人物佢嗰個身形嘅比例咧好奇怪啦，佢嘅頭係好大，膊頭係好闊，然後咧佢下身反而係幼細啲嘅，佢嘅腳咧係好幼嘅，同埋仲有本身即使唔講個比例咧，淨係講佢嗰個輪廓咧，都係似係好唔穩定嘅一個 shape 咯，好似係有種 bubble 緊嘅感覺，好似生咗啲腫瘤咁樣。咁而另外一邊咧 ，Spy 嗰邊咧仍然係描緊嗰個空間個線條啊，仲仍然係規劃緊嗰個空間嘅點佢係。Alright, so after defining the basic shape of the creature, Erick used red to paint very probably the eyes and the palms of this creature. And the shape of this creature is quite uncanny because, you know, its head is so big and normally, and legs are so thin, and the overall shape of this creature is quite weird and unstable as well, because, you know, it seems that there's lots of tumor over this creature's body, and the color is also discomforting. 咁啊，然後 Erick 就一路係而家畫緊嗰個呢個生物嘅細緻啲嘅表情啦，可能係。Alright， 咁跟住之後 ，and then on the other hand, Spy is just now he was still defining the space, but just now I noticed that he started to create an alien, perhaps. 咁啊，啱啱咧1分鐘前咧都見到啊 ，Spy 仍然係畫緊嗰個空間啦。咁但係咧，突然間咧就半分鐘前就見到開始畫緊一個自己設計嘅生物啦，可能係睇落係異形咁樣嘅。咁啊，成個身體係一個不可名狀嘅一個結構啦，似係一個大嘅肉球，然後上面咧就有一個伸出嚟嘅頸項，然後喺頸項嘅末端咧就有一個好似食人花咁樣嘅口啦。So the Spy has created a weird creature, looks like a giant meatball, and a neck extended from this meatball. At the end of this part, there is a mouth. 然後咧，啱啱見到佢就思考緊。應該幫呢一隻生物加一對點樣嘅眼睛啦。咁啊，而家感覺上有啲似蝸牛嗰個觸角咁樣啦。咁另外一邊廂咧 ，Erick 嗰邊咧，而家就係好似幫嗰個character 加緊一副 bubbles 咁樣。All right.10 minutes past. Let me remind our audience now you're able to vote for the artists with better performance in this battle. You can see the details in the comment zone. 係啦，咁啊10分鐘嘅時間已經過去啦。咁觀眾係時候睇你哋而家可以去投票噶啦。投票嘅詳情咧就已經喺我哋 Twitch 畫面嘅 comment 區嗰度，你就會見到個投票嘅 link 噶啦。你覺得邊位 artist 表現得好啲咧？邊位喺今次呢個或喺照片上面嘅 challenge 上面表現得更加優秀咧？咁你就可以投下你神聖嘅一票。Alright。其實頭先咧都見到 Spy 花咗較為多嘅時間喺即係重新描畫嗰個空間上面啦 ，instead of 直接畫喺嗰個照片上面。咁呢一個咧可能係即係有啲可能大家都會好奇啊，點解唔直接畫喺照片上面咧？有個原因就可能係 artist 會係 想重新調控過呢個空間入面嘅一啲色彩啦，又或者係佢最後會做一個融合，即係將佢自己畫嘅部分同本嗰部分會再度融合，即係連呢個空間嘅線條都係會融合埋一齊。And so now Erick is adding those shadows to this giant, weird and white creature. And some audience may wonder why would Spy created another layer of background, and I believe different artists will have different approaches. Perhaps there are too much things the artist would like to redesign upon this picture, or he would like to combine the two parts together at the end, like blend them together with special mode, color mode, layer mode, etc. 好啦，咁你又睇睇 Erick 嗰邊而家嗰個進度係點樣啦？啱你就見到佢而家喺度描緊嗰個 Rose 嘅線條嘅，咁啊佢用到嘅顏色咧。包括係即係最開頭嘅時候係見到佢用鮮紅色啦，咁而家咧就見到佢變咗將個色 tone 做咗個桃紅色嘅。然後咧喺呢一個接位即係鏡片啦嘅中間咧就有一個發住紫藍光嘅一個瞳孔咁樣嘅嘢啦，可能似。跟住咧喺呢一個生物嘅心口嗰度咧就係有一片都係紅色嘅東西。然後咧呢一片嘅東西咧，佢係用咗一個特別嘅 brushstroke， 似係一個即係好似有啲似 Hello 網點啊，或者係一個畫紙質感嘅一個 stroke 啦，一個 brush 啦。咁啊，呢一個嘅生物本身咧，亦都係似乎本來佢係有一個 regular 啲嘅肌肉結構，咁但係而家就係一個 distort deform 咗嘅狀態。So Erick has tuned the red into more purplish or pink color, and this creature got a pair of lavender pupils. And in the middle part of his torso, there is an area in red color as well. And this character is holding a stick of some instinct red from this stick or this weapon. And it seems that this guy is hunting or chasing after somebody, and the predator and prey. And the prey looks like is situated by outside, by audience side. And Erick used a spray tool to paint those shadows and highlights of a character。係啦，咁喺呢個時候我哋又望望 spy 嗰一邊啦。咁咧啱啱見到佢而家又喺度 polish 緊嗰個空間啦。咁除咗頭先一開頭佢最開頭畫嘅呢一個有少少似哇嘅異形生物，即係最大隻嗰個之外咧，佢又話多咗好多其他細隻啲嘅，然後喺其他角落位置嘅其他嘅小怪物咁樣啦。比如說後面有一個咧攤咗喺個角落頭，然後好似地下好平黏液咁樣嘅，然後後面咧又有隻好似 little ghost 咁樣嘅個生物。咁啊，佢哋可能有啲咧就喺走廊嘅盡頭出嚟啦，有啲咧就喺嗰個鐵閘後面冒咗佢個影出嚟。So, we can now see apart from the further first drawn by Spy, he also created some other little monsters appearing from the end of the corridor or squeezing their body out from behind the iron curtain, some hiding the cells or the corners, the darker part of the corridor. And I believe the artist would like to let this art piece remain black and white and focus on only the line works, because that is perhaps the advantage of the artist. Black and white line works, and now he is creating some straight lines as the textures of the floor. And I would say it is very convenient for users of Procreate to create straight lines and lines obeying the perspective, etc.咁似乎咧 ，Spy 嗰邊今次咧都係諗住 focus 喺黑白嘅線條嘅作畫上。可能呢個係 artist 自己覺得佢強項所在啦，所以今次就集中喺呢方面啲啦。時間都有限啦。咁而另外一邊廂咧 ，Erick Stow 嗰邊咁啊，最後嘅30秒收尾啊。咁咧佢就係即係 burn 翻一啲暗啲嘅位啊，跟住即係周圍都睇下有啲咩可以再修飾，加翻一啲交叉喺度，令到個質感可能更加豐富啦，或者嗰個即係角色俾人嘅不安感啊。Alright, last 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Please put down your digital pen and stop drawing. And please enlarge your canvas so that our audience and judges can see your painting clearly. Thanks. 請放大你嘅 canvas， 令到評審同埋仲有觀眾都可以清晰咁樣睇到你嘅作品。然後咧，接住落嚟，我哋就會進入 interview artist 嘅環節咯。好，請稍等呀。Hello Spy， 歡迎嚟到 ARTBAT 藝鬥現場第10季啦！希望你 enjoy 頭先嘅 battle 啦。 咁想問一問你，可唔可以解釋一下喺呢一個作品裏面背後嗰個 concept 係點樣？
就係一個無影嘅 hunter 咁樣啦。咁係無純粹諗起咧，即係 monster hunter 入邊佢有個唔同嘅係咯，即係 hunt or be hunt 咁，做下啲無影嘅怪物咁樣。
哦，即係
咁簡單係。
係，我見你最後尾咧，特登即係將個 canvas 180度咁樣調轉。
根本係做嘅啲人，即係將個皇帝話，即係整掂佢，即係代表影書嚟㗎，即係影書。講笑啦。
係咩話？你唔好咁快生去鬥志喎，謙虛啦。係，明白。即係
對手好幾好啊。
係嘛？咁啊，我陣間訪問下佢，睇下佢嗰個睇法係點嘅。好的，咁啊，希望你玩得開心啦，咁亦都祝你好運啦。接住落嚟，我哋就會幫你將你頭先嘅解釋咧，就翻譯翻到英文。咁啊，唔該晒你 ，thank you。Okay, just now we have interviewed Spy, and he said that his inspiration came from Monster Hunter. Again, he liked so much. You know, there are some small and seems easily neglected little monster in the game, and he would like to, you know, downy, hunter, fluffy, and furry. So that's why he created those cute and downy monsters here. And in Monster Hunter, there is a concept of hunt and be hunt. You know, predator and prey, they can be inverted. Yeah. So that is a story, the idea behind his creation. All right, and now we are going to interview his opponent, Erick Stow. Please wait. Hello. Hi, Erick.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome to ARTBAT Season 10. And I hope that you enjoyed the battle just now. You know, this time we have a brand new challenge that is drawing on the photo. Okay, so can you explain the idea behind this speed paint from you? You know, you can see this frightening creature in the middle of the picture. Can you explain a bit about it?
So the first thing that I attacked was, I like working with the G pen round, which is from an animation brush set, and it makes really big bumps, and all I have to do is kind of fill in what I see in the bumps. And I made this guy high contrast, like red and white, because I find that palette fearful, scary to me. He's walking down this dark alley, he's got this big bat, like he's a hunter, and it could be a metaphor for who he is, or like, you know, he could be, it's a real picture, so he's probably a real person, and his perception of himself in this surreal cartoon reality is this cartoon.
Ooh, so cool. And you know, your work is already like a poster for some horror theme. And there is a creature, a horrible creature traveling from the surreal world to the real world. So cool. And thank you for your sharing. And we will interpret it in Cantonese. And afterwards, we'll wait for the result from the judges. So thank you.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Thank you. 好，咁啊，我哋頭先咧就問咗 Erick Stow 啊，咁啊佢就解釋咧，一開頭咧其實佢係純粹好即係好自由咁樣用佢用開嘅嗰個 brush tool 即係 G pen 啦，咁啊呢一個嘅 brush 咧本身佢係會好自然咁樣畫，即係會 create 咗一啲大大小小嘅圓 dots 喺度，咁然後咧佢就用呢一啲嘅brush 咧就畫咗一個大概嘅輪廓，然後咧就隨住呢個自由 設計出嚟嘅形狀咧，就設計咗一個生物出嚟啦。咁所以咧，佢就用咗一啲可能同綠色係相對嘅一個粉紅色呢個 tone 啊，再加白色同埋紅色咧，令人嘅感覺係一個好令人懼怕嘅一個色盤啦。然後就畫咗一個咁樣嘅角色出嚟，就係佢攞住一個武器喺由走廊嘅盡頭行過嚟咧，佢好似想揾佢嘅獵物一樣。咁同埋佢有個概念就係可能呢個係一個會由卡通嘅世界遊走去現實世界嘅一個 monster， 一個怪物咁樣嘅。好的，咁我哋已經 interview 咗2個 artist， 都問咗佢哋後面嘅概念係點樣啦，唔知會唔會影響到評審嘅評分？咁接住落嚟，我哋就等一等佢哋俾埋最後嘅分數，會公佈結果。請稍等啦，咁陣間我哋一齊嚟睇結果啦。Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have the result of the first battle tonight here. So the final score for the two artists are 63 for Spy versus 66 from Erick Stow. So congratulations to Erick Stow. You win this match and you will advance to the final battle of Group B tonight. And also thanks for the participation from Spy. Hope that we can see you in future ARTBATs. 好啦，咁我哋今場賽事嘅勝出者就係 Erick Stow， 佢會進入我哋 Group B 今晚最後一場賽事㗎。咁亦都好多謝 Spy 嘅參與啦，希望之後你會 join 我哋未來嘅 ARTBAT 啦。好，咁下一場賽事咧，我哋就會有另外2個 artist， 就係嚟自香港嘅 Evelyn Bih 同埋嚟自加拿大嘅 VAHANOS 嘅。咁賽事好快就會開始啦，9左右開始。咁大家去個廁所就翻嚟繼續睇我哋嘅 ARTBAT 啦。陣間見。 Hello everyone, welcome back to ARTBAT Live Season 10. You're now watching the second match of Group B. 各位觀眾，歡迎翻到嚟 ARTBAT 愛鬥現場第10季。你而家睇緊嘅係 Group B 嘅第2場賽事嘅。Okay, so for this battle we have Evelyn Bih from Hong Kong versus VAHANOS from Canada. 今場賽事我哋有嚟自香港嘅 Evelyn Bih對戰嚟自加拿大嘅 VAHANOS 嘅。好咁啊！今場賽事咧，我哋依然係用到由 Radionline 拍攝嘅呢一張照片㗎。咁我哋上一場 battle 亦都用過啦。呢張照片就係一個可能破落嘅商場裏面嘅一個走廊咁樣嘅，整體係色調比較凍啲啦。好，咁而家咧就嚟抽選今場賽事使用嘅 adjective 同埋 noun。So for this battle, we also use a picture provided by the photographer, Radionline. Okay, so we've also selected the adjective noun for this battle, that is spineless meal. Okay, spineless 即係無脊椎嘅意思啦 ，meal 就係餐點嘅餐線咁樣。Spineless 無脊椎嘅動物有啲咩動物係無脊椎動物咧？等我搜刮一下自己嘅資料庫先。首先係呢個水母落地嘅，係啦，我記得好似。跟住之後好多啲軟綿綿嘅生物好多啦，咁啊，而家咧就係兩個 artist brainstorm 嘅階段啦。咁在呢個時間咧。呢個 moment 咧，咁等我就介紹一下兩個 artist 本身嘅 style 係點樣啦。咁咧嚟自香港 Evelyn Bih，佢本身嘅風格咧係非常之有強烈個人風格嘅。佢係首先咧，佢係好重視線條啦、線稿啦，佢嘅線條係非常之細膩又 details 嘅，係啦，好多細密嘅細膩嘅線條咯，同埋咧，佢用嘅線條都係比較曲線為主嘅，然後佢畫嘅題材咧，好多時係一啲類似係扭曲咗或者變異咗，或者係重新 reposition、rearrange 過嘅一啲器官啊，或者係一啲液體啊，或者係一啲器官 deform 咗咁樣。佢用嘅色調咧，就好似你睇佢而家呢個 pro pic 咁樣咧，係比較淺色、粉色啲嘅顏色嘅。 同埋咧，呢個 artist 嘅作品裏面成日都會有好多嘅，佢會留低好多嘅 negative space 啦。係啦，你可以我自己就覺得睇佢嘅畫好似係聽緊一首慢歌嘅感覺。So Evelyn is a Hong Kong-based artist. The artist has very strong, beautiful personal style. Her line work is so beautiful, very fine detailed, and there are lots of organic curves in her art pieces. The artist loves to use mutated and distorted or rearranged organism, liquids, deformed body parts as the theme of her art pieces. And she mainly used pale color tones, and the artist is very skillful in using negative space. She likes to leave a large proportion of negative space in her art piece. And from my own perspective, that seeing her art pieces is like listening to a song with slow tempo and beautiful melody. And 嚟自加拿大嘅 VAHANOS 佢亦都係一位比較專注 focus 喺線稿線條上面嘅一個 artist 啦。佢係畫較多嘅女性嘅 portraits 啊，或者 character design 咁樣咯。咁佢近排咧亦都係畫咗即係一啲可能 cyberpunk feeling 啲嘅一啲作品。Okay, and for Han from Canada, the artist also pay lots of attention and efforts in his line works. The artist is good at drawing female portraits, character design, and recently the artist has also produced some paintings, illustration in cyberpunk theme. Okay, so let's get back to the creation progress of the two artists. Okay, spineless meal. What kind of spineless animals can you think of? Maybe octopus, some sea creatures mostly I think of, like jellyfish, snail, etc. And on every canvas that I can see, she has created a creature. I believe the shape is derived from perhaps a hand, and then also another insect-like part is rearing out from the main torso of this creature, and the shape of the quoted hand is also distorted, and it is hovering in mid-air of this corridor. And apart from the part I described it, there are also two eyeball-like parts floating in the air. 咁 Evelyn 嗰邊咧，首先佢見到喺個走廊中間半空咧，好似漂浮住咗一個又係異形一樣嘅生物啦。佢咧呢一個生物咧，好似本身佢嘅形狀咧有啲似一隻手咁樣嘅，因為見到嗰啲有啲指甲、手指嘅部分咁樣啦，本身啦。然後咧，由呢隻手嗰度咧，再延伸咗一啲 好似昆蟲嘅一啲器官出嚟咯，又有一啲唔知有冇胃袋定係乜嘢嘅器官。然後咧喺佢嘅右上方同埋左下方咧都見到啊，同而家又有另外一個第三個出咗嚟嘅啫，就係、是、有幾嚿都係飄喺半空咧，好似眼球一樣嘅器官咁樣。然後咧呢一個生物咧向遠處咧伸出咗佢嘅其中一個觸手或者其中一個 body parts 啦，好似捉住緊一啲嘢。而另外一邊廂咧 VAHANOS 嗰邊就見到佢，首先咧佢係畫咗一個白色為底色，然後有灰色嘅線嚟嘅一個好似基調上有啲似恐龍咁樣嘅一個生物啦。咁當然唔係一個真正嘅恐龍啦，本身係亦都係有啲似有時候喺一啲插畫裏面見到嗰啲鬼嘅形象，好典型。細個時候會諗起鬼嘅嗰個形象。然後咧呢個生物佢嘅瞳孔咧係黑色嘅，並且有一圈嘅熒光綠色喺度。佢口裏面咧亦都係有一個紫色嘅環，可能係食緊一啲乜嘢，或者係佢嘅器官嘅一部分咧，亦都係。跟住咧呢個生物咧，另外一個好大嘅特徵咧，除咗佢呢個充滿鋸齒牙嘅口之外咧，就係佢條好長好長嘅頸啦。由走廊嘅遠處，即係一路伸到去近觀眾嘅呢一邊。On the hard side, the artist has depicted monster in white colors with black pupils, and there is also a fluorescent green ring inside his pupils. And this monster is opening wide his mouth. He has sharp teeth. And other manifested features of this creature is the long neck, extending from the end of the corridor towards the audience, and seems that this monster is chewing something. Perhaps that is his meal. You know, there are multiple colors blended in his mouth. Perhaps this is eating something. And the artist used this sharp pink and fluorescent green, as well as a bit of grayish purple. Or I should say that it's not a very long neck, but instead the tail of the ghost instead. Yeah， 係啦，咁啊頭先我描述係一條頸又唔係好準確啦，其實更加貼近咧係嗰啲鬼嘅尾巴咁樣。Okay, so let us get back to Evelyn's part. So this alien-like monster is rearing his tentacles towards the corner of the corridor. Looks like he's catching some food in this corridor. 呢個生物睇下佢即係非常之似異形咁樣，我覺得。然後佢都狩獵緊佢嘅食物。咁咧一路暫時咧都見到佢都係處理緊呢個線稿咯。咁啱啱開始咧就幫佢畫緊嘅呢一啲 唔同嘅部分咧都上翻一個底色嘅。主要係用白色嚟上翻底色先啦。咁而另一邊廂咧，見到 VAHANOS 嗰邊咧就係 duplicate 咗幾隻佢頭先畫嘅嗰個鬼啊。然後咧喺走廊嘅盡頭咧，好似有一個人影出現咗咁樣。And just now VAHANOS duplicated the initial ghosts he detected. Around 2 to 3 ghosts coming towards audience, and at the end of the corridor there is a human figure. I'm not sure is that human or an other alien perhaps. 我唔肯定呢個係人定係另外一隻怪物。你見佢畫呢個 shape 都奇怪。都係有啲扭曲嘅感覺，同上一個 battle Erick 畫嘅嗰個怪物可能係好朋友嘅感覺啊！有種 Perhaps this is the friend of the creature created by Erick just now. They have seems like they have the same personality or similar shapes. Yeah, maybe they're friends that come to the earth, come to this old and small, children more to hunt something perhaps. OK， 咁啊 10 minutes pass， 10分鐘已經過去啦，又係時候提提我哋嘅觀眾朋友，你而家咧可以喺 comment 區嗰度見到嗰個 voting link 啦，你可以 click 入去呢條 link， 然後咧就可以投票。你覺得邊位 artist 喺今場嘅賽事裏面有更好嘅表現咧？投下你嘅神聖嘅票，你可能會影響賽果。OK， let me remind you, you may now vote for the artist with better performance in this battle. You can see the voting information in the comment area. Alright, OK， 咁啊 Evelyn 嗰邊咧就頭先上完嗰個底嘅白色打咗個底色之後咧，見到佢揀咗一隻粉紅色嚟做第二隻顏色嘅。咁呢個粉紅色同本身地板嘅嗰個綠色啦，算係一個對比色啦，同埋本身個白色亦都係非常之 stand out 啦，當然係。然後咧，佢亦都係有用到呢個空間嗰個長度，即係呢個走廊嘅長度，就係佢嗰個怪物本身咧係將自己嘅觸手咁樣 attach 咗去呢一個近啲嘅一個 corner 嘅。So after feeling the base color for her own drawing, Evelyn has picked a pink color. And the artist also make good use of the hold long space that the tentacles of this monster extend from its torso to the edge of the picture, and some multiple eyes are floating in the air. They are observing, they are looking for the new player. And there is a little monster at the back, wearing his body from behind the Iron Curtain, perhaps. 然後咧喺後方咧，好似有另外一種生物喺度探頭鬼鬼祟祟咁樣觀察緊。OK， 然後我哋又翻去VAHANOS 嗰度。佢而家就處理緊佢後面畫緊嘅呢一個遠方啲嘅人物啦。So Evelyn has picked pink and green as her palette for this speed paint, which is really matching with the original picture. 其實佢揀嘅顏色咧仍然係糖果係咁，但係咧即係佢亦都有用到藍色啊、黃色呢啲佢平時可能用得習慣嘅一啲 hues 咯。但係咧佢最主要 cover 得個畫面最多咧，仍然係粉紅色啊，仲有啲藍綠色咁樣啦。咁亦都係配合翻本身後面嗰個畫作嘅。咁而 VAHANOS 嗰邊咧就係佢而家係 加緊啲 detail 去後面嘅呢一個新出現嘅人物度啦。呢個人物咧係有一對藍色嘅眼，係一個裂開嘅藍色嘅嘴嘅。似乎咧有啲似佢係釋放出呢一啲大嘴嘅怪獸或者大嘴嘅怪物，係大嘴鬼嘅一個主人。So this character VAHANOS created at the back. It has blue eyes and also mouth in zigzag shape. Seems that he or she is the host of the ghost. You know, like they are his servants. 係啦，有啲似咧嗰啲鬼係佢嘅使者一樣，佢哋釋放出去，然後咧可能去捉佢嘅獵物嘅感覺，又或者可能係調翻轉啦，可能係佢係要捉呢一啲鬼都唔定啦，唔係好 sure 咯。呢個就陣間要聽我哋自己解釋嗰個故事係點樣。And also there is another possibility that at the back that is the hunter to hunt the ghost at the front as male. I'm not sure because there can be multiple versions for the story, but more probably they are friends because they are both in white colors basically. 大啲機會佢哋都係同伴啦，我相信，因為都係用白色嘅。佢用到嘅顏色亦都並不複雜啦。首先就係白色嚟做嗰個主色調啦，然後咧用到一啲本身喺畫面後方出現過一啲顏色，包括係紫色啊、呢啲粉紅色啊，同埋仲有一個熒光綠色嚟畫嗰個鬼咁樣嘅。然後頭先咧佢就用咗一個 correct tool 去稍為扭曲咗少少嗰兩隻鬼嘅形狀啦。似乎佢而家要 duplicate 咁多隻呢啲鬼出嚟，感覺係會唔會係想 build in 呢一啲未被填滿嘅空間咧？雖然本身個底上都已經係好多色彩啦。哦，原來咧佢係想做一種偽裝係 blur 咗嘅 effect 嘅。So the artist duplicate the layers of the balls and move them a bit. Afterwards, they blur the duplicated layer in the back to create a illusion of speed of motion, a motion blur. Okay, 2.5 minutes left. 2分半啫，剩低觀眾朋友。你投咗你神聖嘅票未咧？係啦，咁喺呢個時候咧，VAHANOS 咧係喺個畫面嗰度咧加咗一啲 description， 即係唔係加咗一啲 text 應該係講係 run through 咁樣。係咪嗰兩隻鬼之間嘅對話 ？Is that the conversation between the two ghosts? So they offer prayer. OK， 咁睇翻另外一邊啦 ，Evelyn 嗰邊，佢個畫面咧其實係非常之多嘅 element 喺度啦。充斥住成個畫面好豐富，同埋咧嗰啲眼球咧，亦都係特登做翻配合翻個空間嘅配置啦。可能有啲係俾水管遮住咗少少，有啲係俾嗰個 curtain 遮住咗少少。好咁咦頭先見到 VAHANOS 做咗一個好得意嘅效果啦，就係用其中一個 Procreate 裏面嘅 brush， 就係呢一個閃電嘅 brush， 然後咧。佢就用綠色同埋仲有粉紅色 嚟去做一個 swirl 嚟一個好似漩渦咁樣嘅幾下咁樣做一個特效出嚟。咁相信呢個 brush 本身係有 colour jitter 啦 ，colour jitter 嘅意思即係你即使揀選咗淨係一種顏色咧，但係個 brush stroke 一畫落嚟嘅時候咧，仍然係會有一定 percentage 嘅 hue change 嘅，即係嘅色調嘅轉變嘅。咁呢個就係 colour jitter 啦，有啲似係用呢個效果，因為頭先睇緊 Evelyn 嘅時候咧。佢好短時間就 create 咗呢個 effect 啦。咁而依幾圈嘅閃電啦，係好似音波咁樣由走廊嘅盡頭爆出嚟，係一個好特別嘅效果啊！最後嘅1分鐘嚟。Okay, time's up. Please put down your digital pen and enlarge your canvas so that the audience and judges can see you painting clearly. Thank you. 好，咁接住落嚟咧，我哋就會進入訪問 artist 嘅環節啦，請稍等。Hello, Evelyn.
Hello.
Hello， 你好，歡迎嚟到 ARTBAT 啊。咁係啦，可唔可以開翻你嗰個 program？ 好的，唔該你。好啊，咁我希望你玩得開心啦。今次我都見到你應該獲得幾盡興嘅感覺啊，呢個畫面嘅感覺都好充實。可唔可以同觀眾解釋一下呢一個作品後面嘅故事同埋 idea 係點樣？
咁就個題目係冇脊椎同埋午餐，即係仲要食飯啦。咁就令我聯想到，因為有套漫畫之前睇就話，如果你打落個人度，佢就會成副骨伸咗出嚟，好似冇脊椎咁。咁跟住我就類似咁聯想，諗咗一隻係咁樣嘅怪物喺呢個酒口巷入邊食緊啲不知名物體，但係佢唔係食緊人，佢係食緊啲唔知乜嘢出嚟。跟住同時有好多眼睛喺度監視咁，但佢唔係嗰個即中間脊椎怪獸嘅同伴咯。跟住同埋係啊，即係好似監視緊周圍仲有咩可以食咁。
明白，係一個好多設定嘅一個畫面嘅感覺啦。喺入面好似想像咗好多嘢已經。係好的，咁啊唔該你嘅分享啦。陣間咧我哋就會即係稍微翻嚟做英文，然後就會去訪問你嘅對手啦。咁啊，祝你好啊！唔該晒。
你想
Yes, now we have interviewed Evelyn, and she told us that actually this painting is inspired by a sci-fi horror comic she had read before. So she painted a monster eating other monsters, and this is a spineless monster that it has distorted human parts, is it? And some part of this monster is holding a knife, trying to eat another weird shaped monster. And there are multiple eyes floating in the air to monitor this process or to look for more food to eat. Yes, so that is the story behind the scenes. Okay, so the next we interview her opponent, VAHANOS. Please wait. Hello.
Hi.
Hi, VAHANOS. Welcome to ARTBAT.
Hello.
Hello. Hope that you like the battle just now and really a dramatic scenes you have created. At the last minute, you create this dramatic effect really makes me whoa. Okay, so can you explain the concept behind the painting?
Yeah, so when I heard spineless and meal, I immediately differentiated that spineless creature and put in a humanoid in there. The reason why I put in the humanoid is because humans tend to hunt creatures that are indifferent to us, and these individual creatures that I've created are spineless, where our humanoid does have a spine, and he kind of represents a hunter who's hunting his food. Therefore, the creatures are his meals, the floating ones, you know. Then in terms of composition, I created this array of color near the end and the last second so it can create a focal point towards the little foggy hunter over here. And yeah, oh, and the art reference that I used from Takashi Murakami. He creates all these strange little creatures, and I thought he was a great person to reference for the spineless themes that we had. But yeah.
Oh, initially I thought that spineless creature is the hunter itself, but eventually you turn the story upside down. This is really surprising. Okay, thank you for sharing, and we'll interpret it into Cantonese. So good luck to you, and thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. 好啦，頭先咧我哋就訪問咗VAHANOS，佢就話咧，佢一開頭見到呢一個嘅主題咧，佢就諗住畫一個無脊椎嘅生物，而呢個生物咧就係嗰個被食嘅餐點啦。咁然後所以咧佢就喺畫面嘅呢個走廊嘅末端咧加咗另外一個好似人形咁樣嘅生物啦。咁呢個人形嘅生物就係個 hunter 啦。咁點解人形嘅生物就會係 hunter？ 因為就好似人類咁樣，成日我哋都會食各種嘅食物，各種奇形怪狀食物，我哋都會試下擺唔擺到入口，煮唔煮到嚟食咁樣啦。咁啊，然後咧喺個 composition 方面咧，佢就喺即係配合翻個畫面原本嘅透視點之餘咧，佢喺最後1分鐘咧，亦都係畫咗一啲彩色嘅好似光圈、光線咁樣噴射出嚟啦，嚟去符合翻嗰個 vocal point 嗰個透視點，加強呢個空間感嘅。咁風格方面，佢亦都有參考到一個佢幾中意嘅 artist 啦，就係Shikami 啦。咁所以呢幾樣咧就係構成佢做各種嘅 visual decision 嘅一啲原因啦，同埋佢背後嗰個 story。好，咁希望咧咁多位觀眾同埋仲有 judges 聽完佢哋嘅概念之後咧，就可能會有更深入嘅了解啦，唔知會唔會影響到評判嘅評分啦。咁接住我哋就會等評審嘅分數，然後好快就會公佈結果啦。Okay, we will have the result very soon, so please stay tuned. Hello everyone, we have the score here. So score for the second battle of Group B is 73 for Evelyn Bih versus 64 for VAHANOS. So congratulations to Evelyn, you advanced to the next battle, which is also the final battle of Group B. And also thanks for the participation and quick performance from VAHANOS. Hope that we can see you in future ARTBATs to see you bring more, fascinating idea to ARTBATs. Okay, so the next battle we have Evelyn from Hong Kong versus Erick Stow from Canada. 好，咁換言之咧，頭先嗰場賽事嘅勝出者就 Evelyn Bih，然後咧佢亦都會進入我哋今晚最後一場賽事嘅，就係同嚟自加拿大嘅 Erick Stow 對戰。咁賽事咧好快就會開始啦，9點半，咁啊9點半準時翻到嚟睇 Group B 嘅最後一場賽事，究竟邊位可以成為 Group B 嘅代表脫穎而出咧？咁陣間見啦。 Hello everyone, welcome back to ARTBAT Live Season 10. We are now watching the final match of Group B. The winner of this match will be the representative from Group B and will have a chance to battle with winners from other groups. Okay, so for this battle we have Evelyn from Hong Kong versus Erick Stow from Canada. 好，我哋各位歡迎翻到嚟 ARTBAT 藝術現場第10季。你而家睇緊嘅係 Group B 賽事嘅最後一場。今場賽事有嚟自香港嘅 Evelyn 對戰嚟自加拿大嘅 Erick 㗎。咁今場嘅賽事咧，同樣係用嚟自攝影師 Radon Line 拍攝嘅呢一張照片。照片入面咧係一個破落商場嘅走廊嘅一角。色調係比較暗啲嘅。OK， 哇 ，ARTBAT， cool。我咁見到啊 ，Erick Stow 喺頭先期間度畫咗一個 graffiti style 嘅 ARTBAT 係啦，咁我而家咧已經抽選咗今場賽事嘅題目啦。題目就係 Wow Intimate Snow。咁同樣係參賽者咧係要融合呢個 adjective 同埋仲有 noun 啦，同呢一個照片入面嘅。而我點解頭先會有呢個反應咧？就係因為intimate snow 嘅意思係親密的或者熟悉嘅雪啦。你聽落去係都幾溫馨或者幾浪漫嘅感覺，咁但係配埋呢一個室內嘅咁陰暗，甚至有啲懸疑感嘅畫面咧，就真係有啲難度啦，我覺得。同埋咧並冇明顯嘅一個角色嘅特徵喺裏面。佢係一個場景，佢係一個天氣，佢係一個氣候。係佢如果要配合一個室內嘅照片，就幾有挑戰性啦。OK， Intimate Snow。From the phrase itself, it seems that it is warm, not warm, a touching and romantic scenes. Makes you feel so comfortable, but this is absolutely not the atmosphere of this photo, right? So that's why I will test this reaction. And this topic also does not provide an obvious characteristics of any character or creature. It is a climate, it is a weather, instead of a feature of an animal or else. So, quite difficult, this topic is. And also, this is an indoor photography. So, yeah, looking forward to the interpretation of the artist. Okay, so in the very beginning, I've already seen Erick is trying to fill the floor of the corridor with snow by using white brush. And for reference, in the first battle tonight, Erick has created a piece upon the topic of Downey Hunter. And in this piece, he designed what monster in white with red eyes, holding a weapon, hunting people along the corridor. And for Evelyn, she drew alien-like monster, also a monster. Spineless monster, catching and eating an other monster upon the topic of spineless meal. Oh， 係啦，咁啊前情提要啦 ，Erick Stow 就喺今晚第一場賽事裏面咧，就住呢個毛茸茸嘅獵人咧，畫咗一個白色嘅怪獸，呢隻怪獸有紅色嘅眼睛啦，然後喺 corridor 嗰度咧攞住一支狼牙棒咁樣，好似想去狩獵人類。咁然後咧 ，Evelyn Bih 就係啱過嗰場賽事裏面就住無脊椎或者係軟綿綿嘅呢一個餐點呢一個題目 spineless meal 就畫咗一個異形。咁啊，佢係食緊另外一個怪獸，然後咧畫面裏面就有其他人眼球啊喺度監視住發生緊嘅一切。咁好啦，做完少少 flashback 之後咧，我哋又睇翻而家 artist 嘅進度係點樣啦。好，咁啊，首先咧，頭先好快見到 Erick 將個走廊嘅地下都鋪滿咗雪啊，然後咧喺走廊嘅盡頭轉角位咧就有一個喺度鬼鬼祟祟咁樣望緊發生咩事嘅。唔係，我頭先以為係一個有兩隻大眼嘅生物，原來似乎唔係，似乎係兩個人啊。咁咧，一個咧就係、一個人企喺另外一個人後面啦，然後後面嗰個人咧就好似攬住或者拍住前嗰人膊頭，帶佢去睇呢一個雪景咁樣。咁而另外一邊咧 ，Evelyn 嗰邊啦，見到咧佢喺畫面嘅上方咧畫咗一個繩圈啊，掛住咗喺上面嘅水通上面嘅，然後咧喺地下嗰度咧就有個疑似雪人嘅生物啦，係咪雪人咧？應該係好似有少少溶緊，或者係有啲部分連埋住個地下咁樣。然後個繩圈仲要唔係得一個，有兩個繩圈，仲要一齊吊頸嘅雪人啦，係。Okay, so on Erick's canvas, the artist drew two characters at the end of the corridor. That is a man and a woman, and the man is embracing the woman, I believe, and they are looking at the snow with happiness, and they are embracing, hugging each other. So that is a couple, I believe. And also, on the ceiling, the artist used the brush of special effect. That is the brush with star or glowing dots. Yeah. So such that there are some snow falling from the ceiling. 原來喺近景嗰度，佢又話咁另外一個角色啊，或者另外一個嘅結構咯。咁我哋陣間再翻嚟睇下，佢究竟有啲乜嘢新嘅啲嘢啦。Okay, so and for Evelyn's side, firstly. Very interestingly, the artist depicted a pair of rope. They are in the that is a rope ring, and a snowman is melting under this weirdly positioned ropes. 咁然後咧呢個雪人，佢有啲似係融化緊，亦都有啲似咧係佢生咗另外一啲身體嘅部位出嚟。包括好似多咗兩隻腳啦，多咗三隻腳啦 ，sorry。Okay, so 我都有少少覺得費解，即係你睇得穿究竟佢係畫緊一個點樣嘅場景。I wonder, is that really a rock loop or is that there's other kind of creature? 然後呢個繩圈咧，又好似中間穿過咗另外一個生物，又或者一個落玉郎咁樣。跟住之後咧，就有啲雪花飄喺度。But also, it is an abnormal snowman. I believe it is not melting, but instead it is growing into another kind of creature. You know, it has 3 legs or 3 tentacles, and it is connected with the thing hanging within that rock loop. And although it is indoor, but both artists painted those snow in the corridor. 咁啊 Erick Stow 入邊就見到佢加咗一個對白，然後個對白就寫住 Oh, it is a spineless mule. So it is the consecutive scenes related to the previous painting, is it? 咁啊，佢加咗一個 speech bubble， 個男人咧就喺度大叫就哇唔係啊嘛，前面嘅咪就係前面嘅係一個無脊椎嘅一份食物，一份餐點。然後咧個女人就大叫 How about a stony hunter？ 就係救我哋啊！呢個無勇嘅獵人。咁如果咧即係相信各位觀眾都有記憶啦，就係我哋之前2場賽事嘅題目咧，正正就係 Spineless Mule 同埋 Stony Hunter 嘅。咁啊，可能呢個係呢個故事裏面第三章啊，就係我哋打醬油嘅情侶咧，就喺呢個走廊嘅盡頭出咗嚟。唔知佢哋有咩角色啦。咁而另外一邊廂咧，係啦 ，Ellie 都開始即係佢幫唔同嘅 object 上色啦。然後兩邊其實都入咗個 current stage 咯，而家。咁然後咧，今次嘅選色咧，暫時 Evelyn 都係用非常淡嘅顏色啊，都係粉紅超粉嘅粉紅啦，超淺色嘅粉紅同埋呢個粉綠色。而另外一邊咧 Erick Stow 咧就似乎見佢個選色上面未有話一個好清晰嘅系列感啦。咁啊，佢用到一個綠鐵色、一個紫色同埋啡色嚟畫嗰個外表，嗰情侶嘅外表，再加埋肉色啦。咁然後咧，佢哋呢對情侶嘅面上面好似有啲血色咁樣啦。咁但係咧，佢嘅唔知係咪因為佢用到嘅 brush 有，或者係佢畫嘅呢一啲物件咧本身係比較細啲啦，所以咧有啲 pixelate 咗嘅狀態。pixelate 即係像素化，即係意思咧開始見到啲表格。I'm not sure. Is it due to the scale of the cover or the style of the brush that the face, the nuances of the characters of the couples looks pixelated. 咁然後咧 Erick Stow 而家就畫緊近處嘅呢一個奇怪嘅生物。But the current stage, it yet seen a clear direction, a clear color direction for Erick Stow, but instead is trying to create a comedy effect, a comic style perhaps. And now he's addressing the alien, that spineless animal at the front of the camera, at the foreground. OK， 咁啊，然後咧另外一邊啦，咁 Evelyn 嗰邊咧，見到佢畫嘅，雖然佢畫嘅全部都係一啲扭曲咗嘅類人嘅身體嘅器官啦，但係咧見到佢畫得尤其多嘅係耳仔嘅部分。So Evelyn is used to draw deformed organs of humans, but it appears to me that the ear of human appear a lot in this painting. Okay, 7 minutes left. 好啦，係時候提我哋嘅觀眾朋友，你而家咧可以喺 Twitch 嘅留言區嗰度見到 voting link 嘅應該。So I believe you can now see the voting link at the comment area of Twitch. And you can vote for the artist with better performance in this battle. And only less than 7 minutes left. 係啦，咁頭先咧有講過話，見到好多耳仔啦，同埋見到有啲嬰兒咁樣嘅存在啦，或者史精咁喺度拜緊神咁樣，佢哋嗰個動作好似。Okay. And on the other hand, Erick Stow used that special brush again. That is the one with glowing dots. Like that. And he painted over the iron curtains of the closed-down shops.咁同一時間咧 ，Erick 嗰邊見到佢頭先又用嗰個特別嘅筆刷咧，就係嗰個有光點、光環嘅嗰個筆刷，佢喺嗰啲店鋪嘅鐵閘上面咧畫咗一啲血跡喺度。咁咧見到兩個 artist 本身嗰個 art style 都好唔同啦 ，Erick 本身係用慣spray glue 啊，或者係一啲嘅軟邊 soft edge 嘅一啲筆刷。咁而 Evelyn 嗰邊咧就中意用啲 hard edge 比較乾淨啲嘅 brush 啦，可以咁講。同埋會係着重線稿多啲啦。你見佢頭先係有多啲嘅時間都係花喺線稿身上面啦。So the completely different art style and textures created by two artists. Erick tend to use spray-like or soft edge brushes, but Evelyn focuses more on the line works, and she loves to use brushes with clear edges. The shadows and light and shadows are clearly defined with hard edges. 而 Evelyn 嗰邊咧Evelyn 嗰邊都係喺嗰個 場景入面咧加咗一啲雪跡啦，又或者係積雪啊，跟住一啲或者係似結咗冰嘅部分咁樣啦。係啦，連個成結嘅頂部咧都係有一啲積雪咁樣嘅。So it is quite bizarre to correlate snowman with birth. Why do I say that? Because I see Evelyn had added some baby figures in the picture. I'm not sure. Would have to interview her afterwards. Okay. Oh, okay. So for Erick's side, he is now drawing perhaps that Donny Hunter who is sitting on top of the head of that spineless animal, and he is holding a fork. His body is in black and it has a red eye, different from the hunter in the fast battle Erick Stow, that it is in black and really tiny one holding a little fork sitting on top of the head of this mule. Okay, wow. And at the last 2 minutes, Erick decided to draw one more character at the back. Is it? Yeah, another character with 2 red eyes again, or is that a human? I'm not sure. Okay, I'm not going to make a what guess about it. I'll come back to him later. Let us check out what has Evelyn done in the past 1 minute. Oh. 咁啊 ，Evelyn 嗰邊咧，而家都係似乎係修飾緊個畫面啦。佢要畫嘅基本上都畫齊啦。而家好似係加緊一啲細節啊，或者一啲雪晶啊，或者係一啲積雪積咗喺唔同嘅物件上面啊，例如呢個吊緊喺半空嘅神奇嘅東西度。而另外一邊廂咧 ，Erick 嗰度咧就竟然喺最後嘅1分幾啦，頭先係。加多咗一個角色喺後面，呢、這個角色咧就係、戴緊紅似乎係第一場賽事嘅時候佢畫嘅嗰一個 Hunter 嘅正常版，正常人版。佢咧就係攞緊嗰個嗰個 Q 棍啊，其實係攞緊個 Q 棍，然後咧就係頭先嗰個戴住粉紅色眼鏡。即係桃紅色或者紫紅色嘅眼鏡啦，跟住咧隻手就係有呢一個紅色嘅手套，然後咧佢就講一句説話 ，time to eat。佢係另外一個亨嘅。So, okay, time's up. Please put down your digital pen and stop drawing. And yeah, cool. The old artist has enlarged it on canvas. So now we're going to interview 2 artists. Please wait. 而家咧，我哋就去 interview 2個 artist 啦。請稍等。Hello. Hello, Evelyn。係，恭喜你進入到 group 嘅呢一場賽事啦。咁啊，今次嘅題目咧， 係呢個 intimate snow， 我就覺得比上一場嘅題目更加有挑戰性啦，因為咁啊今次嘅專訪嘅場景好似呢個好難拎畫得埋，但係見到你都好快練咗手，咁同埋畫面裏面有好多唔同嘅 symbol 或者係特別設計嘅器官咁樣咯，可唔可以同我哋解釋一下你個畫面後面個諗法係點樣？
因為我聽到係親密同埋雪啦，我就諗起以前睇過有個故仔就話，即係去七仔買嗰啲恐怖小説，話有個人頭收埋落個雪人嗰啲啦。跟住諗起親密，我就諗到可能一對情侶，佢哋可能一齊自殺啦，因為有吊繩喺度。咁跟住佢就埋咗佢雪入邊，咁跟住佢哋可能有啲子女，因為同埋本身呢個 topic 同張相好大對比啊嘛。背景係好黑暗咁樣，咁我就覺得不如佢哋吊死咗之後，有啲細路周圍走咁樣出嚟，好似好無助咁樣咯。咁所以個樹葉下低嗰啲就係佢哋嗰啲生出嚟嘅 BB 仔啦。咁你見到地下除咗雪之外，仲有啲尿嘅污糟嘢咁樣，咁就係一個親密嘅關係，一齊喺個雪地度死咗之後生啲 BB 咁樣。
哦，明白，都係一個有好豐富情節嘅一個故事感覺。
諗起，
跟住唔怪之係咯，即係見你慢慢咁樣解釋啊，呢一 part 同嗰一 part 原來咁樣拎埋一齊，好神奇感覺。好的，咁唔該晒你嘅分享啦，似乎你都睇唔少獵奇嘅嘢啊。
OK 啊，唔錯，冇你諗到唔同。
但係咧，中唔中意呢一種獵奇嘅？
都有。
唔該晒。我諗應該有唔少獵奇嘅 fans。好的，咁啊，我哋就會幫你帶佢英文啦，然後陣間就會等呢啲收啦。唔該晒你，各位好人。
唔該晒，拜拜。
Okay, so just now we have interviewed Evelyn, and she again told us a bizarre and terrifying story that the background of this painting is that a couple they went to suicide together, you know. That's why there are a pair of loops on at the ceiling, because they had suicide together, and afterwards the dead body fell down and melt and buried by snow. And after years, there are some babies climbed out from underneath the snow, and they are actually the children of this couple. And that's why they are weirdly shaded, and there are some dirt on the floor. Actually, that is the urine of the children, because no one is taking care of them. And so that snow is also the record of this tragedy. Okay, cool. And next we'll interview her opponent, Erick Stow. So totally different atmosphere of the painting. Please. Hello, Erick.
Hey, how are you?
Hi, congratulations to you for entering the last battle of Group B. And very interesting that we've seen you create a consecutive piece of the previous two topics, right?
Yeah, while the other artists were working on their pieces, I decided that I wanted to also participate where they while they were working. So I created what I thought a spineless meal was.
Oh.
And so this is my spineless meal, and I was like, oh man, what if we tied these all together and made a story?
So cool. That's why I created a new interpretation of the topic for the previous battle is really surprising, and you have added some funny dialogues there as well.
Yeah, first of all, Evelyn's, oh my gosh, Evelyn is a real piece of art. What a beautiful piece. I didn't look at it the whole time, and now I'm just looking at her piece and you're describing it, and there's such a beautiful story, and it's so interesting and intimate. So I just want to say, like, I have a really great opponent here.
I
want to
believe
say things.
you both have great performance, but in completely different approaches and styles. Okay?
No doubt.
Oh, yeah, no worry, and good luck to you. Thank you for your sharing this funny consecutive pieces, and also really surprising to see that you have also tried to paint over the topic of the battle that you did not join, right? So cool, thank you.
You're welcome. I didn't get to describe this guy right here. That's like time to eat. That's spineless, or that's Downey Hunter. And he's about to attack the spineless meal. And this couple right here is
at this. So cool. Okay. Okay. Thank you. 咁啊，頭先咧，我哋就問咗 Erick 佢呢一個作品嘅 idea 係點樣啦，佢就同我哋講咧，原來佢喺頭先佢冇參加嗰場賽事，即係 Evelyn 嗰場賽事裏面咧，佢都有嘗試去畫，咁所以中途佢就 show 咗一 show 佢嗰張畫俾我哋睇啊，咁都好驚訝令我然後咧佢就畫咗一個有連貫性嘅畫作啦，就係將今晚3場賽事嘅題目都畫晒去串燒嘅呢張畫，然後裡面就有一啲好似喜劇咁嘅效果啦，所以佢就設計咗一啲對白啦。咁啊，最前方嘅咧就係即係最近嘅 foreground 咧，就係佢頭先冇咗任何一場比賽裏面佢自己私底下畫嘅嗰張畫啦。咁中間就有對情侶啦，就好似打醬油咁樣嘅。然後咧喺最後咧，好似融埋入嗰啲雪人咧，就係佢第一場賽事嘅時候畫嘅嗰個 Johnny Hunter。咁然後咧，佢亦都有話佢好緊張啦，其實覺得即係對面係一個好強嘅對手啦，佢覺得，所以就我相信佢哋都係 enjoy 呢一個賽事嘅。好啦，咁啊問咗佢哋咁多，佢哋亦都分享咗咁多之後咧，我哋接住落嚟就睇下評判嗰邊個諗法嘅係點樣。我哋陣間咧就會有分數揭曉，稍等啦，咁所以大家。 Hi, ladies and gentlemen. We have a result here. It takes quite a long time for judges to give a score because, photographers have really strong and rich idea behind the paintings. Okay, so let me announce the scores. So, the final score for this battle is 67 for Evelyn versus 74 for Erick Stow. So, congratulations to Erick Stow. You won this battle and you are the representative from Group B. And also, thank you for the, mind-blown ideas and art created by Evelyn. Hope that we can see you again in future ARTBATs. Okay, so congratulations to Erick Stow again. So for the next week, we will have matches of Group C. So all the matches for Group B and for tonight are finished, are completed. We want to take this opportunity to thank Wacom for sponsoring this event, and thank you the three judges tonight, that is Raiden Larn, Samta and Adam Poon, as well as Andrew Lee. And also we want to thank vendor support from Content Restart. So for the next week, at the same time, starting from 8 of Hong Kong time, we will have matches for Group C. So mark in your diary, and next week we will also have the drawing on a photo challenge all around photo illustration challenge. Cool. So see you next week. Goodbye and good night.